Ever since I bought the Miata, I've been driving the absolute piss out of this machine. I mean, oh my goodness, it is probably one of the funnest cars I've ever driven. With that being said, she's been down and under with a lot of things that need to be done to get her up into tip-top shape. I mean, seriously, if you look at the channel, I've just been driving it and haven't even been posting videos because of how fun this thing is to drive. So today, we're actually going to be getting a couple of these simple mods done to make this car look that much better. Today, we're going to be giving my Miata some small but much needed modifications. But first, she is quite dirty right now, which means we need to do a quick wash and vacuum on her before we start doing these mods. If you've seen some of my recent videos, you know she's dirty because one, we went pretty much off-roading with her, looking for a species of fish, which definitely got the underside at least very dirty, definitely the sides as well. And so also I tracked a lot of dirt and stuff on the inside just because we were out in the middle of nowhere in the woods. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. I like to vacuum first. I think it's just super easy to do and you can get it done relatively quickly. So let's get this vacuum in. And just like that, one side is completed. Also, yes, my hair is a complete mess right now. The wind, plus the fact that I was supposed to wash it like, what, 2 days ago? And have just, it's a complete mess right now. Looks like a fucking mop. And now with everything cleared out of this side, we're gonna repeat the exact same process. With this side done, the next thing I like to do is get a wipe and just wipe down the entire interior. This is literally just like a detailer wipe. It's not gonna mess your interior up. And it's really gonna get rid of all the dust. With everything wiped down, we get a little bit of spray. Just for the smell. This stuff smells so good, it's like lavender. I literally get it at my dog's bath wash that I take her to. It smells so good though. Next, let's give this thing a quick wash first. I like to rinse it off, but also we got 2 buckets. You know the 2 bucket method, what we always use. And now with that wash finally complete, we can now start on doing some of these slight modifications, or pretty much just cleaning up this car. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is this right here. I never ended up re-screwing it back in, so we're just taking the screws and we're screwing it back in place. That way it doesn't move. Super simple. It has gotten dark super fast, but one look will tell you at my car, my signal lights, or I guess my bumper reflectors, the front ones are orange and the rear ones back here are clear. Now I think personally the clear ones look really good, especially since I'm going to be changing these rear tail lights to clear. Because of that, I went ahead and ordered some clear ones from the front, just so we can have stuff look a little bit more even. So let's go ahead and get these front ones installed. Funnily enough, they're actually here in my trunk. Back here in the deep abyss, because you all can't see that at all. Here's one of them. Oh. Look at that. There is a second one as well. There it is, right there. Now you can't use, where is it at? Nope. Now looking back on this is actually hilarious because 3 times the wiring harness that I'm looking for these lights pop up like right in front of me. You can see it. It's the red and black wire with the gray tip on it. For the rear ones, they don't have a separate wiring harness, but for the front ones you need the separate wiring harness, and it was right there in my face. Here it is. Okay, I thought I had it, but here's the wiring for it. I think you can use the original wiring. I don't think you can use the original bulbs though. I'm not sure if I replaced the original bulbs with the rear, or if the original bulbs were replaced with the rear ones. So let's go ahead and put these clear ones on. I'm hoping that this is super simple. It is 2 Phillips. Let's grab 2 Phillips. Not gonna lie, this toolbox is so clutch. If only there was actually space for it in the trunk of the Miata, because there is not. And there is white paint on these, so I'm gonna assume the car was repainted or painted with these on it. Give it the good old two-hand special. And I'm gonna assume I can just stick my hand up under the bumper and pop this out. Yep. Oh, there's a lot of like grime in here. Maybe I should have waited to wash the car till after. But this is the old one, as you can see, and this is the new one. Let me go grab that wiring harness. Maybe I do need it. I can already hear y'all in the comments, but like sometimes you don't need the wiring harness, even though it says you do. This is still going to be pretty easy even if we can't use the original. I'm just going to clip this. Just like that. And we're going to peel the wiring off. Didn't mean to do that. I need my crimpers, but I don't have them on me. And that's one in. It is now the next day. Why I tried to put those lights on and finish putting them on in the middle of the night, I have no idea. But here, I mean, look at that. It is flush, obviously. Now the fronts are the same as the rears. The next simple modification thing we're gonna do is reinstall this wing. Obviously, if you all know, we got into a small accident. Somebody rear-ended me at a parking lot, and it caused the wing to come up and put an indent in the bumper. Now, with the wing on, if the wing actually is on, you actually still can't tell that there was an accident or anything like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and put the wing back on. To do that, I went and got some Gorilla Glue, some Gorilla Tape, some mounting double-sided tape, which should hold a little bit better than 3M. Although all you really do need is 3M for this. Look at that. That Gorilla Glue tape. One piece. Let's go ahead and do the extremely long piece we're gonna need for over here. The Gorilla Glue tape got stuck to the tape. I've never seen this before. On the packaging. Like what? It's legitimately stuck. Get on the vehicle. And that's that. so happy we managed to get that on. It looks so much better and you can't see the bump. Perfect. Next thing we're gonna do is back in the interior. This dash right here does not light up. I've checked the fuses, I've checked all of that, and it hasn't worked. So we went and got another dash. First things first, we gotta get this old one out. I didn't put all the screws back in, only 2, because I knew we would have to be taking this out once the dash didn't work. Also, the speedometer cable isn't working, which 100% means I need to replace that cable, which is super easy. That's not what we're gonna be doing today though, because I don't really need to read my speed. Boom, disconnect all the clips, and there we go. And here's the one we ordered. As you can see, the faces are different, which is easy. I can literally take this out and replace the faces. But first, we want to make sure it actually works in the car. So I'm going to skip over all this miscellaneous stuff. I ended up putting the new dash in. We plugged it in. I waited till night, and I saw it didn't illuminate anything. Even the old lights that would be on, like the parking brake, were no longer on. Or even my turn signals were no longer on with the new dash. So I waited till the next day. We pulled them back out, both dashes, and I swapped the LEDs because I thought it would just be something with the LEDs. And the same thing pretty much happened. The parking brake lights would work with the new dash, as well as like my turn signals with the swapped LEDs, but anything else didn't work. Also, surprisingly, my speedometer started working again, which is because I think the housing for the old dash was broken where the speedometer cable connects, which probably caused my speed not to read. With that being said, there's a lot more we still have to do with this little Miata, and at the current moment, I'm really focused on trying to get these dash lights to work. I mean, with the new swapped LEDs, I can see like the airbag light and the check engine light if it turns on, which I went ahead and got those fixed. You can go ahead and see the turn signals and the parking brake. So I'm not sure what is causing me not to be able to see pretty much anything at night. Like the whole dash is just completely black because you can't see anything. So if you all have any tips on what that might be, let me know in the comments below. It's not my tail lights. I already went and checked and replaced those. So I'm going to keep troubleshooting this. It's part of just working on older cars. But yeah, there's much more we have to do. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Catch you all in the next one. Peace. As you can see, we've got it in the garage.